If you find yourself stagnating as a leader and not being able to move things forward or feeling frustrated that projects aren't moving, I want to suggest that maybe you need to look into finding your own voice. So often we don't find our own authentic voice. We do the things we think we're supposed to do. We hold certain rules, we say the things we're supposed to say, and we are afraid to show our true selves to our teams. And while we all need professional boundaries, sometimes showing yourself, good and bad, is the best way that you can bond with your team. Finding your own voice and being authentic in your leadership style does several things. The first thing it does is it sparks creativity. People are more likely to talk to you if you're willing to brainstorm your ideas so your team can come on board. If you just want to be directive and say, go figure this out, you're not actually being part of the solution. But if you give your ideas and share them, even if they seem stupid, or even if you're worried that your team's going to think you're an idiot, they'll be more likely to share their ideas, and you'll build a culture of collaboration, which will produce long-term benefits that are far greater than anything you could say by just directing them or get by just directing them. The second thing that it does is it will build a culture of empathy. People want to work for people. They don't care as much about the company as they do about the person they work for. And so if you're willing to show your authenticity, the people you work for and with will be more willing to show their authenticity as well. And that will lead to long-term retention. It will lead to greater job satisfaction for you and your team. Plus, when you are empathetic, your team understands that you care about them, and they're more willing to go that extra mile then for you or for whatever project that you need done. And last but not least, when you find your authentic voice and lead from your own authentic personality, then it builds trust. People trust that you're going to say what you think rather than what you're supposed to say. People trust people that are honest. And so if you speak from that honest place, then that will build trust. Now, a caveat here. I'm not suggesting that if you're having a bad day and you are in a terrible mood, that you come in and act like a complete tyrant in the name of authenticity. That is not the case. You want to maintain your good emotional intelligence guidelines. You want to make sure that you are still self-aware and managing yourself, that you're socially aware and know what's going on around you, and you're managing relationships. So you still need all of that. But you don't need to hide who you really are. If you don't know something, say you don't know. If you don't have an answer, ask the team to help you figure it out. You'll be surprised how much better your team will function because you'll build this culture of collaboration and empathy and trust that you can't get any other way rather than finding your own authentic voice.